I'm just letting you know that if it's too serious, then it's just because that's just how my life has been over the past year. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the lessons that I've learned since 2019, and I've chosen 5 of the biggest lessons that I learned. Let's jump right in. The third thing, which kind of ties in with the second thing, is I need to learn how to not be too intentional about everything. I know people's goals this year are to be more intentional or more assertive or go for what you want type of thing. But I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum, guys. This year, sorry, my dogs are barking. Ignore that noise. But anyway, this year I've decided to be less intentional and just allow things to happen sometimes. Like, just go with the flow. I hate that phrase, but go with the flow. Because I find myself always thinking about, like, what can I get next? I've already said that, guys. Forgive me. That's just like, struggle. But in every situation, I'm so intentional about what I can get in that situation that I just don't allow things to happen to me. I am so driven to get what I want that if I have a vision of what I want and the circumstances around me are not favorable, I'm very intentional about how to make them happen so that I can get what I want. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, what I'm trying to do this year is just to sometimes allow things to happen. Sometimes just go with the flow. Sometimes just be okay with things just as they are. This sounds so negative, but it is, guys, because I'm being honest with myself. I think I've just had a lot of introspection over the past couple of months, and I'm sharing with you. I don't even know why I'm sharing this with you, but I think I should, because why not, you know? And this is such a good comeback video, isn't it, guys? But anyway, the fourth thing that I've learned this year is also balance. Not being on the extreme of everything, but finding middle ground. I feel like all the things that I'm listing, all these 5 lessons, and I picked those 5 lessons intentionally because those are the main things that I'm trying to work on this year. But balance in terms of not being on the extreme of everything. Like, even in my quest to not be too intentional, I don't want to be so unintentional that, like, I just lose sight of everything. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm trying to find balance in everything I do. Like, there are spaces where I had to be intentional about stuff and I should go ahead and make things happen, do all of that, blah, blah, blah. But then there are spaces where I have to just allow things to happen and go with the flow. So it's like, how do I find that balance? How do I live in a space where I'm not always, like, I'm not at the extreme of any end. Like, I'm in the middle and I can flow between both sides. So that's one thing in terms of, like, balance. And basically, even in terms of resting and being present, I feel like I had to find balance, because I don't want to ever be in a place where I get too content and then get complacent and don't do anything that I want to do because I'm just like, I'm fine where I am. But I feel like there's a space for contentment and being present, and then there's also a space for going for what you want and then, you know, achieving those things. So not being on the end of any spectrum, but being in the middle. Guys, I can't speak English. Being in the middle of the spectrum, basically, which kind of which ties into my 5th point, which is living in a space of both and rather than either or. And I'll explain what I mean by that. So generally, even from what I've been saying about being on the extreme end of things, which is like, you're either this or you're that, what I'm trying to do this year, or what I've observed over my life, is that because I'm so black and white, like, it's either this or that, I haven't made a lot of room for it could be black and white. In fact, it could be gray. So just allowing more spaces for gray areas in my life, and not in a compromising way where I'm just like, you know, everything is gray so I don't have a stance on anything, but just allowing room for there to be uncertainty in my life, where there's nothing that's too clear cut or nothing that is exactly this, but it's a blend of different things. Like, it's both this and that. It could be this and that, and taking away some of the either ors that I've put in my life. Why can't I be both intentional about going for things and also being in a place of rest and contentment? You know, like, and I think even in this both and space that I'm trying to be. Also allowing room for either ors in that space, because both ends and either ors have a space in my life. Does that make sense? So I don't know, I think maybe overall I'm just at a place where I've just been questioning a lot of things, questioning just how my worldview has been over the past, I don't know how many years, and just really allowing there to be uncertainty, allowing there to be gray areas, allowing space for things to happen rather than me always taking things by the horns and making things happen. I want this to happen, so I'm gonna make it happen. I don't want to just live on that side of the spectrum. I want to live on the other side as well. Guys, this is a highly intellectually draining conversation. It's not as entertaining as other conversations that we've had in the past, but for those who have just been wondering where's Crystal at, what's going on with her, and just been really good about checking in, this is just I guess I could call this a life update, taking stock of 2019 video. But yeah, this is where I'm at, this is where my mind is, and I think I'm going to do a less intense video with somebody else about 2019 and just the fun things that happened in 2019 vis-a-vis the negative things that happened in the year, whatever. Just have a cheery video about the past year. But as to what is going on with Crystal, Quabs, this is it. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here and do the usual sign out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Oh, by the way, let me welcome all my new subscribers. I'm so happy to welcome you to the family. You guys are the ish. People have been subscribing even when I haven't been posting videos, and I'm so grateful for that. So for all you out there who have been subscribing or who have recently joined this channel, you're welcome. We're happy to have you here, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this journey that we're on together, and invite other people to join this journey. Let's do this together. Let's learn, grow, become better versions of ourselves, and yeah, enjoy this, enjoy life as much as we can. Also, in addition to subscribing, if you haven't, comment on this video. Let me know what you've learned over the past year. Feel free to share. I want the interaction, guys, so I want to hear your voices in the comment section. And share. Okay, so I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys, and I'm so happy to have you on this journey with me, as I think I've said 10,000 times. But love you guys, and see you in my next video.